smell that? I smell the hate coming from a mile away. We saw it coming. We saw it coming, y'all. I see the hate. I smell it. You smell. Haters are out. The haters are out there everywhere. Oh, the Indiana Fever, they're better without CaitlinClark.
The Indiana Fever just clinched the 2025 Commissioner's Cup without CaitlinClark. And now, ESPN pundits and Angel Reese stans are throwing confetti like it's a parade, declaring the Fever are somehow better without the rookie who dragged them out of WNBA irrelevance. Seriously? Better without the player who flipped empty arenas into sellouts overnight. So what's the real story here? Is this some Cinderella-style addition by subtraction narrative, or just another fever dream cooked up by Clark skeptics? Buckle up, because this plot twist might just split the WNBA internet in two.
Wait. Y'all are sitting here trying to say the Fever play better without Clark? Are y'all serious? Clark was holding his team back? What? Are you serious? Come on, man. Let's stop playing games, B. Number one, the Indiana Fever are playing good. They're on a winning streak. They beat the number one team for the Commissioner Cup, the Minnesota Lynx. They just blew out the Las Vegas Aces by 27 points last night. They are playing.
The Indiana Fever just snatched the Commissioner's Cup without CaitlinClark. And the haters are stampeding like someone dropped free Beyoncé tickets with their name on M. Suddenly, out crawls that lady. You know the one. The same one who spent all last year swearing up and down that Angel Reese was better than Clark, like it was gospel truth. Now she's back, louder than ever, ready to rewrite history with a victory lap she didn't earn.
Is the world's dumbest debate. I can't believe that there are people going on national television, drawing paychecks, and putting poison on the airways that is literally coming, from places. The Indiana Fever perhaps are more dangerous without CaitlinClark. And yes, there's some marginal stats where defensively it looks like they are playing a little bit better the last.
That's right. She really said it with her whole chest, like we were all supposed to forget Clark's 40-point triple-doubles in March Madness while Reese was out there stacking vibes and rebounds. Cute. Fast forward to now, and the anti-Caitlin brigade is back like they never left, foaming at the mouth because the Fever pulled off a couple wins without her. And not just any wins, real, scoreboard-shifting, statement-making WS. Suddenly, folks are acting like a short streak erases the months she spent carrying this franchise back to relevance. Spoiler alert, it doesn't.
All right, so shout out to Ken Swift. All over it, man. All over it. We have Carolyn Peck back at it once again with the nonsense, trying to spread the narrative that now the Indiana Fever don't even need CaitlinClark. Don't even need CaitlinClark. Plays better without CaitlinClark. Now, this same person, right? This same person said that Angel Reese was a better rookie than CaitlinClark. I guess they were saying at this moment, but her reason was just nonsensical.
But let's get one thing straight. Those wins aren't proof that Caitlin's the problem. They are proof that a professional basketball team, filled with professional basketball players, can occasionally win professional basketball games. Shocking, I know. And yet somehow, this has spiraled into see? Caitlin's overrated, from the same folks who still think microwave popcorn counts as gourmet. The logic is wild. It's like LeBron missing a game, the Lakers pulling out a win, and someone yelling, "Aha, they are better without him." No, Brenda. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
I see what y'all doing. The funny thing is, we knew y'all was gonna do this. We knew y'all was gonna do this. Saying the Indiana Fever are better without CaitlinClark is a flat-out joke, and you're just a flat-out hater. You're just a flat-out hater. Where's the red nose? Put it on because you're a clown. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. CaitlinClark is probably the second best, if not the best player in the league. The best point guard in the league, hands down.
That's not how elite athletes, or basic common sense, work. These short-term wins without Clark, they are a credit to the Fever's grind. They found a rhythm. They moved the ball. They locked in defensively. That's what good teams do when their star is out. They adapt. It's part of the evolution, not a revolution. But now we've entered this bizarre Fever dream where people are seriously suggesting they are better without the very player who put them back on the map. And let's not pretend that map wasn't crumpled up in someone's glove compartment next to a melted chapstick and expired gum before Caitlin showed up. The Fever were about as relevant as a fax machine in 2023. Now, it's sellouts, prime time, national debates, Commissioner's Cup buzz. We're talking Indiana Fever basketball on a random Tuesday like it's the NBA Finals. That's not coincidence. That's Caitlin, but oh, the jealousy. It's not just loud, it's erratic. There's something about Clark that flips a switch in people. Maybe it's the logo threes. Maybe it's how she makes triple doubles look like lunch orders. Maybe it's just that old school, deep-rooted resentment. Whatever it is, the salt is flowing, and it's 100% Himalayan pink.
Seeing the most ridiculous takes over the last couple games. Yes, the Fever has had success in the last couple games. However, the Fever is not a better team without CaitlinClark. Let me say that again. The Fever is not a better team without CaitlinClark. I really think this season with her battling all these injuries has some of y'all losing y'all brain cells, because make it make sense. The reason why the Fever have been successful in the last couple of games is because they are now doing what they were supposed to be doing all season. Okay. And when CaitlinClark comes back 100% healthy, 20, 40 points. Okay.
What's even more comical is how some of these ESPN segments are starting to feel like performance art. Analysts sitting stone-faced, declaring the Fever are more dangerous without CaitlinClark. Like we didn't all watch her erase a double-digit deficit 2 weeks ago with nothing but grit and logo threes. Here's the truth they won't say out loud. Clark raises the standard. She doesn't just run the offense, she elevates it. Her presence warps the floor. Opposing teams don't prepare for her the way they prepare for an average scorer. You don't scheme for someone who might go off. You scheme for someone who will, even on an off night. Clark draws double teams in her sleep. That opens up lanes, shifts defenders, and creates opportunities her teammates wouldn't get otherwise. It's the kind of invisible impact that doesn't always show up in the box score, but any real hooper knows exactly what it means. And that's what the haters can't stomach. Because they don't want her to be the engine. They want her to be the excuse. They need her to fail, not just to defend their bad takes, but because her success forces them to face the truth. They weren't just wrong. They were loud wrong with extra sauce and a side of delusion.
Your heart should believe that the Indiana Fever should go ahead and trade her, since everything is set without her, since the offensive ceiling comes back to earth when you do that thing. The Indiana Fever had 2 huge wins this week that I knew would get weaponized by the dumbest amongst us, as I'll call them, to say these things, when I think both of these games had circumstances for the Fever to come out and play like that. Napheesa Collier comes out and gives an all-time atrocious performance that almost reflects nothing that she did in the first half of the year.
But let's not kid ourselves. This isn't just basketball beef. This is cultural. The way CaitlinClark is covered, criticized, and dissected exists in an entirely different orbit. She's treated like a glitch in the Matrix, an uninvited guest at a dinner party where everyone else arrived by bus and she parachuted in riding a crowd-surfing goat. It's the strangest phenomenon. One player dominates stat sheets, drives ratings, shatters rookie records, and somehow she's the problem? That's like blaming the Wi-Fi because your phone died. Make it make sense. This is someone who offered to pay her coach's fine because she felt responsible. Who cheers like a lunatic from the bench while injured. Who doesn't just play, she invests. She's in the film room. She's in the huddles. She's in the headlines, even when they're trying to drag her name through the mud for clicks. This isn't just a good player. This is a generational talent who actually gives a damn. And the fact that she's being crucified for it, that says way more about the critics than it does about her. Because real ones don't shrink when the spotlight hits. They rise. CaitlinClark is rising. The haters, they're melting simple math.
Oh, both involving CaitlinClark. We got ESPN once again, making complete idiots out of themselves when it comes to CaitlinClark. There is no other media entity that hates them some CaitlinClark like ESPN. Should not be surprising when you have followed their history for the last decade. And I'm talking about ESPN. That's exactly why, by the way, their ratings have steadily declined for the last decade. Is clown show takes like you got after the Fever defeated the Aces without CaitlinClark.
So when these talking heads hop on air and claim the Fever are better without CaitlinClark, what they are really saying is they can't handle the pressure she brings. Because pressure exposes cracks. Clark doesn't just bring eyeballs, she brings expectations. And not everyone's built for that. One player was making headlines for pointing at her finger. Clark? She's out here making you do the math. And yet, somehow, we've landed in this twilight zone where people are seriously arguing that a few short-term wins without Clark prove something deeper than the obvious. Basketball is, in fact, a team sport. What's next? Gravity is optional. Water isn't wet. Here's the real story. The Fever figured some things out during Clark's absence. That's a good thing. It means they are maturing. They are growing. They are learning how to win when the pressure hits. And when Caitlin steps back into that lineup, that's when the fireworks really start, because now you've got a confident squad and the superstar. So if you're out here celebrating like CaitlinClark is the problem, go ahead. Enjoy the moment. It's cute. It's loud. It's temporary. And it's going to age like milk on a summer sidewalk.